Good morning, I'm Terry, and welcome to Tardis Spider. Today, we turn to the book Whoology, the Regenerated Edition, and I found a list of stories that do not include the TARDIS. So that's today's video. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you like it, please leave a comment, please subscribe. And now, stories without the TARDIS. Doctor Who and the Silurians. Now exiled to Earth and working for UNIT as their scientific advisor, the Doctor has been summoned to an underground research center at Wenley Moor to investigate a series of inexplainable power losses. They initially suspect sabotage, but soon discover that a nearby cave system conceals a colony of an ancient race called Silurians. Awakening from a hibernation which has lasted millions of years, they are now planning to reclaim the Earth for their very own. This story is the first to be shot on color video, and therefore it will be the first time to utilize Color Separation Overlay, CSO. It is also the first appearance of the Doctor's yellow Edwardian roadster, Bessie. The Mind of Evil. Professor Keller has created a machine that can pacify the most dangerous of criminals. But when the Doctor and Joe arrive at Stagmore Prison for a demonstration, things start to go terribly wrong, especially after they discover that the Doctor's old enemy, the Master, is responsible for this machine. The Master has plans to use prisoners to hijack a nerve gas missile and blow up a peace conference. This story is unrelentingly grim, if a little repetitious. This is a throwback to Season 7's hard-edged narrative style and has many effective moments, and Roger Delgato's Master excels as a mafia-style boss. Since his arrest after the events at Devil's End, the Master has been incarcerated at a top-security prison on a remote island in the south coast of England. When the Doctor and Joe Grant pay to visit their old enemy, they find a reformed character. But can the mysterious shipping accidents and garbled reports of sea monsters in the local area be a coincidence? The Doctor soon finds himself pitted against the Sea Levels, aquatic cousins of the Silurians, an ancient race of reptiles intent on eliminating mankind and reclaiming the Earth for themselves. This is one of the stories that people think of when they think of the Jon Pertwee era. This and the Green Death. The Daemons. Devil's End is a peaceful village, but something very strange is happening. A professor is preparing to open a nearby burial mound, and a local white witch foresees death and disaster. Meanwhile, the new vicar looks very suspicious, and he's using black magic, or so it appears, to conjure up an ancient demon. In this story, the UNIT family do their stuff in civvies, and the quintessential English village is a pleasant backdrop, all helping make this one of the most popular stories in Doctor Who. The Sontaran Experiment. After transmitting down from Nerva Beacon, the Doctor, Sarah Jane, and Harry find themselves on Earth in the very far future, long since abandoned by mankind. Soon it becomes clear that they are not alone, and there is a shipwrecked crew of human astronauts that are being hunted down one by one. Who or what is the creature that lives in the rocks? And what is the purpose of the lethal test it is conducting? Can the Doctor ensure the safety of the astronauts and the Earth for the future generations of mankind? This is a very atmospheric tale, though the story makes absolutely no sense. Styre is a magnificent creation, thanks mainly to Kevin Lindsley's chilling, sadistic performance. Genesis of the Daleks. After defeating the Sontarans, the Doctor, Sarah Jane, and Harry are trying to transmat back to Nerva Station, only for the beam to be intercepted by the Time Lords, and they will strand them on the planet Skaro, in an era before the Daleks evolved. Before the travelers are allowed to be returned to the TARDIS, the Doctor must fulfill a daunting mission: to change the course of evolution itself. This story is considered one of the best stories in the history of Doctor Who. It is helped by Peter Miles and Michael Wisher giving chilling performances, but there is a distinct lack of Dalek action. It will be a long time before another story that does not include the TARDIS. In fact, we'll be in new Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor, and the story is Midnight. An alien presence possesses a passenger on a space-age minibus. Due to the nature of the script, this episode was shot largely in order as well in long, uninterrupted takes. A psychologically terrifying idea, brilliantly written and tauntingly directed. Leslie Sharp is stunning, and this is easily Davies' most intelligent script and is rated as one of the best stories in new Doctor Who. So that's it. There are 9 stories in which the TARDIS does not appear at all. We've covered 7 of them. We did not cover Mission to the Unknown and Lie of the Land. I consider that part of a trilogy in which the TARDIS does appear. But there are 7 great stories. In fact, Midnight and Genesis of the Daleks are considered 2 of the very best stories in the history of Doctor Who, and the Daemons is considered a fan favorite. So please go back and watch any of these stories, and I'll rank them again on another day. But please never, ever forget, a child cannot have a favorite book if they do not have one. Give a child a book today. Good night.